Note: this video is in no way trying to promote cultism. It's strictly for educational and awareness purposes. Say no to cultism.
What's up, my people? You're welcome to another beautiful episode of NCM Stories. You know how we do them for here. We bring you guys the best and of the best of, entertaining content, gist, gossip, updates, legit updates. We go tutorial on our body. But before we go into what we have for you guys today, if you have not subscribed and turned on your notification button on this channel, please do that, as that will help us, to serve my better content. We go continue the tutorial. Yeah, going into what we have for you guys today. Today is something different and exquisite. You get me? So today we'll be talking about the top 10 universities in Nigeria with the highest rate of cultism. As you all know, cultism is a critical factor that has affected the progress of Nigerian universities, through which innocent lives are lost, properties are destroyed, and the peace and orderliness in schools are disrupted. In this article, we have put together today the top 10 universities that have the highest cult rates or cultism rates in Nigeria. Now, for those of you that do not really understand what cultism is actually about. Now, cultism is the practice and devotion of a cult, a group of people that comes together to preserve and defend its members' interests while keeping their power base hidden from outsiders. It is a kind of engagement by people whose goals are ingenuine. According to 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 318, it defines a cult as a group of people, registered or not, that use signs to promote their interests, usually held in secret. Today, tertiary institutions are faced with the attacks such as armed robbery attacks, rape, kidnapping, assault of lecturers, and so much more by cultism groups almost every semester and every year. Students are equally made not to dress to their taste because they are scared of wearing certain colors that are termed colors of these cult groups. It is surprising to see students join cult groups, seeing how dreadful they can be. Students join cultism for various reasons, such as probably belonging or gaining power or gaining respect from lecturers and fellow students, or avoid being intimidated, or maybe some of them are being oppressed. Without further ado, let's move straight to our number 10 on the list today for the top 10 Nigerian university with the highest cut rates. And on our number 10, we have University of Ibadan, UI. Going back to the history of cultism in Nigeria, it is said that cultism attacks started in the first premier university, the University of Ibadan, in 1952. The group that first brought about cultism in Nigeria were members of the University of Ibadan. Their purposes for forming cult groups were scraping conventions, fighting tribalism, reviving the social life of students on campus, and elitism. And it turns out that the supposed good plan of the group later turned out to be evil, haunting the society till date. Moving on to our number 9. We have Ekiti State University, EXU. The Ekiti State University is common with cult groups like Black Axe and Eye Confraternity. With the cult activities that have been found to take place in institutions, it appears that EXU is one of the highly rated cultism institutions and in some way could be placed as one of the universities with highest cult rates. There have been efforts by the state government to control the situation, but even then, cases of casualties by cult groups in the university still exist till date. Going to our number 8. We have the University of Calabar. The University of Calabar is a very dangerous university in the south part of Nigeria. Clans Confraternity, KLANS, was said to be originated here. We don't have much information on them, but the few that we have is what we have to tell you about the University of Calabar and the cult rates information that are going on there. Going on to our number 7. River State University. The River State University is one other hot university based on the orientation of the indigenous people. It's not a surprise that cultism is seen as a way of life there every single year. Now, moving on to our number 6. We have Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, LAUTECH. The case against LAUTECH is simply the fact that the strikes are incessant and the students continue to languish in their homes. One cannot trust when those who are already admitted will graduate. And when they eventually graduate, which certificates will they graduate with? And how will they be able to defend that which they have learned? So as a result of this usually makes someone student get depressed, worried, and carefree with school activities or anything that has to do with schoolwork that they have gone to school to do in the first place, and they ended up joining cults. Now, moving on to our number 5. We have Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma. The name stirs fear, and the reason is not far-fetched. For quite an age, the Ekpoma has been synonymous with cultism. This trend has continued for too long and does not seem to be looking to change in the nearest future. Aside from cultism, the case of students sleeping with lecturers for marks is still on the rise, thereby casting aspersion as the quality of students and the graduates that are being churned out every single year. Now, moving on to our number 4. We have Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Mapoli, situated in Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria. Mapoli has a reputation for unintelligence. There is a certain level of unseriousness that is associated with many who are currently students of the tertiary institution. From a recent survey, it was discovered that many of her female students get to leave school and head back to trade their bodies in neighboring Lagos states. Cultism is on the rise at the institution. Many fear that the development is getting out of hand and that the standard of teaching and mentoring in the school is very, very low. And because of this drop in standard, many feel it is the reason why almost anyone can get admitted in Mapoli. Moving on to our number 3 on the list today. We have Delta State University, DELSU. One institution where there are cults, killings, shootings, etc. is Delta State University. It is important to pay close attention to the degeneration of youth in society and the decline in educational standards. The academic problem in Nigeria has reached such a level that we are no longer able to brag about the millions of graduates we produce each year from our higher institutions. The same may be true for the countries nearby and for all of Africa. Moving on to our number 2 on the list today. We have University of Port Harcourt, Uniport. This terrible university, which is also located in Rivers State, is a no-nonsense institution with a high cultism rate. You shouldn't be caught wearing red and black because this is the university where the Supreme Vikings confraternity was found. Now, moving straight to our number 1 on the list today. We have no other university than the University of Benin, UNIBEN. The University of Benin, also known as UNIBEN, is a university in Nigeria located in Edo State. The university is reputed to have the highest prevalence of cult activity. This is the institution of higher learning where the Aye Axemen cult was founded. You must never be seen wearing black and yellow on campus or anywhere around the school premises or the school area, unless you want to invite trouble. So, in conclusion, the existence of cultism in Nigerian university has also contributed to the inconsistency of the Nigerian educational system, which has been a major obstacle to its progress and growth. Hope this information that we have provided on today's episode of NCM Story on the top 10 universities with the highest cost rates in Nigeria has been helpful, and that the top 10 university in Nigeria will help you to consider the institution that will offer the safest environment for you to learn and to study. Whatever you do out there, say no to cultism. Stay safe, stay fine. Thank you for joining us on another episode of NCM Stories. We love you guys so much and we care about you all. That is why we are always here to provide you guys with all the information that you need to kick on or to kickstart whatever you want to go into. And we are here to give you all the gists and updates and to entertain you and also educate you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and also turn on your notification icon so that when we drop fresh and new episode, you will be duly updated. Thank you guys so much. Until we see next time, I leave you guys with love, peace, plenty peace, and bye bye.